Hello, in this video, we are going to be looking at how we multiply using the formal written method. So we are going today to use our friends at Among Us to demonstrate how to do this. So let me share my screen with you. Okay, right, let's make my screen a bit bigger. Okay, multiplying using the formal written method. So let's imagine that we have, so you might be familiar with Among Us, the game. We have 12 characters here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have 12 crew members, okay? You can look at that in another way. We have 4 lots of 3, don't we? We have 1 lot of 3 there, 1 lot of 3 there, 1 lot of 3 there, and 1 lot of 3 there. But we have 12 altogether. And what we're going to do today is imagine that we have different amount of crew members on the different amounts of spaceships. And we're going to multiply them together to work out how many crew members we have overall. So look at this on the screen. We have 12 crew members. And each of these crew, and this is one crew, okay? We have a crew of 12 members, and we have 3 spaceships, and we are going to imagine how many crew members would there be altogether if we had 12 crew members on each spaceship. So we've got 3 spaceships, so we need to do 12 multiplied by 3 to get our answer, okay? The way we do that is we set it out nice and simply like this. Okay, so we have 12 crew members, and we have 3 spaceships. Okay, now underneath I am going to draw a line like this. I'm going to put my answer below this line. Okay, and then on the left hand side I'm going to put my multiplication symbol so that I'm always reminded that that's what I'm doing, I'm multiplying. Okay, so the way we do this is we start with the right-hand side, the top number at the right-hand side. Okay, so we're going to start with 2. Okay, we're starting with this number, and we're going to multiply it by the number beneath it. So 2 multiplied by 3. So 2 times 3. 2, 4, 6. And underneath, I'm going to put my answer. 6. And then I've got 1 multiplied by 3. So now that I've done 2 multiplied by 3, I'm going to move on to 1 multiplied by 3. Okay, 1 times 3 is 3. Okay, and that's my answer. My answer is 36. So if there were 12 crew members on 3 ships, we'd have 36 crew members altogether. But let's move on. Let's do another one now. Okay, let's get a bit trickier. This time I have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. I've got 18 crew members. Okay, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ships, 18 crew members and 5 ships. So this is a bit of a trickier question, bigger numbers. Okay, so 18, my bigger number goes at the top, 18 goes at the top, and then underneath I put 5. Okay, so we've got, the reason I set it out like this is because this column here, okay, the numbers under here are the tens column, and the numbers here, this is the ones column. Okay, let me write that for you so it's a little bit clearer. This column is where I put my tens digits, and this column here is where I put my ones digits. Okay, so I've got 18 crew members. In 18 there's 1 10 and there's 8 ones. Okay, and I've got 5 spaceships. I don't have any 10s in the number 5. There are no 10s, are there? But there are 5 ones. So that's the reason I set it out like that. Okay, let's get rid of these arrows. Now we are going to solve it the same way we solved the last one, but this one is going to cause a couple of problems, as you're about to see. Okay, so there's my line that I drew last time, and here's my multiplication symbol. Okay, once again, I've got to start from the right-hand side, so I've got to do 8 multiplied by 5. Now, we can do 8 times 5, or we can do 5 times 8. It doesn't matter which way around to do it. I'm going to do 5 times 8 because the 5 times table is so much easier than the 8 times table. Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. 5 times 8 is 40, but we do not put 40 in the column like this. We don't do this, okay? Let me explain why. 40 has 4 10s, doesn't it? And 0 1s, okay? Let's write the number so we can visualize it. 14. It has 4 10s and 0 1s. So I'm going to put the 0 under the 1s column. And really what I should be doing now is putting the 4 in the 10s column, but I'm not going to do that yet. And the reason I'm not doing that yet is because I've still got to multiply this. This is a 10, isn't it? I've got to multiply this and put that there. Okay, so it's no good me putting the 4 there just now because the number is going to get bigger. You'll see what I mean in a second. We now do 1 multiplied by 5. Okay, 1 times 5, which is 5. So I've got 5 10s that go here. But I've also got to add on these 4 10s, okay, from the answer we got earlier. So 4 10s plus 5 10s equals 9 10s. 4 plus 5 is 9. So the number I've got to put here is 9. Okay, so 18 multiplied by 5 is 90. All right, so if you're a bit confused still, what I would recommend is watch the video again, rewind it, pause it if you need to, and really try to understand every single step. It's a little bit tricky, okay? But the second that you get it, the second that it finally sinks in, you won't forget it. Okay, so it's worth just giving it a really good go and making sure we understand it. I've got a question for you now. Here we have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 crew members and 1, 2, 3, 4 spaceships. Okay, so I'm going to set the question out for you and I want to see if you can answer it. So we have 15 crew members, 1, 5, and we have 4 spaceships. I'm going to draw my line once again, and I'm going to draw my multiplication symbol. Okay, now it's up to you. So if you've forgotten how to do this, rewind and have a look at how I did the last question, and then you should be able to solve this question, okay? Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Goodbye.